Good morning my friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a bit of tinkering on the old Skyline, Big Blue as we call him. We obviously took the Skyline on Nürburgring. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. We only had 2 issues with the car racing it. Well, not so much the ignition coils, which is what we're doing today. We've got the R8 coil packs, the VAG ones that we're going to call them, to replace all these old ones. I used to have yellow jackets, the yellow one at the back there in the car, and one of them failed, so I bought 6. I think these are Conceptor tuning, these red ones, which one died on the way back from the Nürburgring, just in Kent, luckily. So Scotty shot home. If you didn't watch the video, check it out. Got that one of my old ignition coils that I should have brought with me, and we wanged that in and the car was fine after that, but it's still a bit misfirey. So they're all old. I mean, those 5 are old, and that yellow one's really old. So it's they were in the car when I got it, so the yellow ones were. So we need to uprate to the R8s. Apparently it's a massive upgrade, which is, I'm looking forward to it, because the car should run a lot smoother. And the other issue we had was just the catch cam. It's fine daily driving, but when you're booting it, oil squirts at the top here, so there's no enough breathing basically. That little stupid breather there is not enough, so we're going to get a new catch can later, because we're not going racing until September. We'll go back to the Nürburgring again, so subscribe if you want to see that one again. But we're going to have a bigger catch can, and then one going back into the sump, so it's like a circuit. So it's got a front head drain, it's already got the rear head drain. But yeah, we'll do that another day. We haven't got a catch can yet. We'll get that done next. But coil packs, let's get this bad boy opened. I got these from Australia from 50 Ignite. They were about I'll link them in the description down below. They're about £400 because you got to pay for customs. So they're about 500 quid, something like that it was in the end. 550, something like that, which is a lot cheaper than everywhere I looked online in the UK. They're all like £700, grand plus some of them. So hopefully these work, and if they do, it was cheaper. But yeah, let's get these bad boys and get these old ones out. I may do a compressions test while I'm here, just while the spark plugs are out. I don't have to take the spark plugs out, but I'm going to clean them anyway. Just so we got faux, nice new clean ends on the spark plugs, new coil packs, and it should run like a Prius. Let's get it opened. An opening device. Find the end and I'll get them opened. There we go. Fast forward this bit if you want to watch me stand up 3 hours opening a box. Alright, let's have a little gooch what we got here. I should get all of it, as in all the coils, a sticker, the harness, which is the must, which looks beefy, obviously 6 ignition coils, and yeah, and a mounting bracket. So I'm not sure what colour they give you, because online you got different pictures of different coloured ones, so I don't have a clue what colour I've got. They never asked me, so obviously it'd be nice to have black or even red to match the engine, but I don't know, man. If I can never get it opened, that'd be nice. Oh, we got aluminum, or aluminium if you're English. I mean, it's all aluminium, but it's just silver basically. Yeah, that bad boy. Looks decent, heavy duty. Yeah, let's get the old ones out first, I suppose, because can't do anything until they're out. Well, it's going to whip these hoses for the catch can off, just because they're in the way a bit when you're messing around here. Get them off, and then it looks like just a bunch of, I think they're 8mm. Mine haven't got all the bolts in luckily, but hopefully this makes it a lot easier, quicker to change the spark plugs and stuff, because with these coil packs you got to take about 30 bolts off just to get to them. Catch can out the way, that there, and the 8s, yeah, they're 8s. Right, that's all the bolts off for the actual individual coils. What I should have done really, which I'm being a muppet, is just took the whole main harness off, main bracket off, which would have been quicker, but I'm a muppet. So this should just unclip here. And all these things come on out. Yeah, the common faults with these, with the ignitions going, is either the packs or the actual harness can get frayed, and so I mean there's like little cracks and stuff in this harness already, so it's good that you get a new harness and the coils. And you know, you've covered both bases. Yeah, what I should have done really was just took the whole lot out in 6, just by taking these big 14s out, and you take that whole bracket and you take that whole, those 2 brackets basically. But hey, let's take it out now and then get the old plugs out. They're not 14s, they're 12s. There was 4 bolts, each one of these comes out. One, do the other one now. Okay, that's these brackets out. Now with the plugs out, obviously you ain't got to do this, but I'm going to clean mine like I said. These are new plugs, I put them in over on the ring. These are HKS gold plated ones, so they're fancy ones. But I'm just going to clean and maybe do a compression test, just to cover my ass. Okay, number 6. We're going to start with number 6. That's to be expected. It's a bit crusty and dirty. Come on, focus. There he is. Yeah, it's just looks alright. Not really sure what I'm looking at, but yeah, it's a spark plug. I'm gonna clean them all up. Put them back in again. Okay. Clean the plug. Can you see it? Is it focusing? This is now we're on the 3rd one now. I've been doing compression tests a long way. I've not recorded it because it's not very exciting, but I'm not even supposed to put that one in yet. I've got to do a compression test. I'll just do this one in case you guys don't know how to do a compression test. It's not really rocket science. You just take one of your plugs out. Obviously don't take them all out because you have no compression then. Wang a compression test gauge in. So far they're all good. We got 6, which is at 9, and then all the rest so far are 9.5. So 6 is the lowest, but by point of a bar, so is it 0.5 of a bar? I don't know how bad that is. Car works, I ain't fixing it. Right, that's it. Do a couple of cranks and that is that. And hopefully it's between 9 and 9.5. Under 9. Something was sparking then, what was that? I could hear it. It might be the fact that we're losing battery power. But I'll crack on with the rest and get the new plugs in. Okay, first problemo we have found. I just pulled out number 2 and I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a hairline crack down it. My brand new plugs as well, not brand new, but my HKS bad boys that cost like, well, they're only like £17 a plug, so I'm not going to cry about it, but I'll get another one. I'll have to stick an old one in for now. I've got an NGK, so that'll have to do. But my HKS one's dead, one of them is anyway, but maybe that was what the misfire was and the coil packs are fine. But anyway, we've got R8 ones now. Anyway, I'll clean this one up because it's a bit crusty and then wang it in. At least it's not cracked. Obviously I'll be purchasing another HKS one. We can't have one NGK and then 5 HKSs, that's just weird. Turns out I had another HKS one in my shed, an older one, but I cleaned it up. It's better than using NGK and different ones. Right, all the plugs, all the spark plugs back in. Obviously, as you can see, they're all gold plated on the tips there, apart from number 2, which is an old HKS one. So I will get another gold one, 17 quid. I'll get it. I'll pick it up from order online, whatever. But anyway, here's a compression test. Obviously, this compression test is in bar, so we got 6 at 9, 5 at 9.5. 4 at 9.5, 3 at 8.8, which is the lowest one, and then we got 2 at 9.6 and 1 at 9.7. So yeah, the only one's a bit concerning is the 8.8, but I'm not really sure on how much of a gap we can have between, you know, the car runs fine and all that. Obviously it misfires now and again when it was cold, which may have been that spark plug which was cracked, or it may just be the old antique coils. But we can obviously change the plug. I'll get another one so it's gold because we like gold. Obviously get the new coil packs in and it should run like a peach. Okay, let's have a little look at these bad boys. I've just opened one. You haven't seen them before. Made in Turkey, that's what you want to see, innit? But yeah, obviously they're a lot chunkier and just a little better. They're just newer, aren't they? A lot better, hopefully. See how you figure out you put these on. I'm assuming you need to just go straight in over that, but so you can put this bracket in first. Let's have a look at this and get it open and have a gooch. Okay, it looks like you just put 3 of these in where that main bracket bolted in. One in the middle, and then lay that little metal thing, you know, the actual mount, over the top. Take these bolts off, and yeah, and that's it. Hopefully, let's wang it in and have a little look. Yeah, check it out. You can wang one in there, one in the middle, one at the top. So if you want to do your spark plugs, all you've got to do is take off 3 bolts with the whole metal plaque thing here, and then all your coil packs will just come off, which is much better, much faster. We've got to put label facing outwards to me. Let's wang them on. Yeah, look at that. Looks decent. I don't like the silver, but I've always meant to take this off one day and paint that black, so I might do them both at the same time later. But it's alright at the minute. It looks decent anyway. Some people don't like the R8 coils because they come out too high, but I think they look smart, especially with the red engine. Obviously the red caps on top, they look quite good. But yeah, I prefer that being black and that being black, but we'll get that sorted later. Let's bolt this down, wind the coil packs in and see if the thing works. Okay, the best bit, I don't know why it's the best bit, but putting these bad boys in. And then they just come straight on. Looks alright. I just think they move. They're supposed to be that tight. Not on there, kids. Are they? I mean, it's all the way down, and it's all the way down, isn't it? Yeah, just chuck them all in. It don't work, and it was wrong. I mean, I'm assuming they go this way, facing away towards the harness. God, are they supposed to be this stiff? Well, that one's further up than that one. I think that's in. Right, I won't record all this because it's not very exciting stuff. Okay, now the harness, and it should work. He says. Talk towards your friend. Yeah, all the stuff looks like top quality made stuff. It's not like cheap crap. On the looms all like properly made. Yeah. Let's put it in. I mean, it's got an earth, which the stock ones don't have. They must have it built into the harness already. Like that clip, like that. That's a bit snug for the first one. One. Two. Would be nice if they labelled them, but I suppose it's got to be, let's follow them like that. Three. Four. Five. Six. On the valve cover bolt or something like that. I'm not sure. I'll have a little gooch around, see if I can get good air. Okay, there we go. Obviously I'm going to tuck all the harness and all that down the gaps. See, they leave little gaps here, look. We can tuck all that, but I'm just going to see if it works first before I start cleaning for them. I'll just shove that airflow on the back of the holding the fuel brake line on there, which is on the chassis, so should be all good. Let's see if it runs. Moment of truth. Please work, because it'll be expensive to send these back to Australia. They're the wrong ones. Mine is a Spec 2, which I found out the hard way. I didn't buy these ones, but I got when the one that did melt, I went and got one from a JDM garage, and it was a Spec 1 coil pack, and it didn't fit this. This is a Spec 2. But here we go. It runs, which is a good start. It's cold because I haven't ran the thing for a couple of days. Let it figure itself out. There we go. It runs. I tied everything up. It does look nice though. I think it looks good. And yeah, clean all this mess up, tidy it up, and go for a test drive, I suppose. Cars are a kitten. Needs a good old clean. Maybe I'll get round to that today as well. Okay, let's have a little go. Seems all good to me, my old chicken, isn't he? Right, my little beauties, that is a success. The car runs much smoother. It always ran fine. Like I said, that harness is a bit dodgy, but the only way of fixing that harness is either stripping the whole harness and finding where the broken wire is or something, which is going to be a right mission, or go on the Wire and Specialties and buy £1,000 one. So I'll be leaving it. It runs fine. It's, the best thing about the R8 cold packs is what I've noticed, just when I went for the drive, is like when you're just driving normally, the car drove fine, like putting your foot down all the time. But now and again when you like, come at the traffic lights and stopping, it'll be a bit lumpy, but now it's really smooth, like a new car. So that's good. But yeah, I'll link them down in the description below. These are Spec 2s, so you need to find out which spec yours is before you buy them. But I'm happy with it. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And let me know in the comment section what you think about those compression test results. I'll have a little Google on there how far out they can be between each other. But I'll say, like, the car, it's been on the track at the Nürburgring a couple of times, was fine. Drive it daily, it's fine. So I ain't gonna be taking the rings out and putting new rings in because of a little bit of low compression. Maybe one day, but not for now. But yeah, catch you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.